was your day, man?
Pretty good.
That's good. That's good.
Spaghetti!
Oh, what up, Adam?
What's
You having
up?
coffee?
That's Turkish coffee, man.
I think the
Just
Safaris
Turkish?
drink that kind too.
They did. That is true.
That's amazing.
Is that Islam robe from
Where's that
Safavi?
from?
Uh huh. This is from my dad. He Oh god. Everything's
Hey,
good.
chill out. Here, you good. Here, I'll take it from you.
Here you go, man.
Thanks, man.
So, how's it going?
Good, it's good.
Good. You know what'd be funny? We should send this to Gage.
Dude, that kid's a nerd.
Yeah, I want like show this.
Let's take a selfie.
Wait, one second.
Selfie time?
Selfie.
Adam, get this. Take a cup.
Oh, okay.
Take a cup.
Wake up.
Take a cup.
Oh, I just got a Snapchat from Mohammed.
Yeah, what is that? Oh, you know what that is? That's like the Safavid Empire.
Oh,
they
yeah.
were Sunni, right?
No, actually, I think that they were Shia, and they were actually wearing robes in that. It looked like they were Islam robes.
Hmm.
I wonder if they know more about it. Let's
Yeah.
ask them.
Let's ask him.
Broski.
Yeah.
The Safavids were the Shia Muslims, weren't they?
Yeah, man. They had conflict with the Sunni Ottomans. You know that?
No.
And they had numerous military campaigns to purify their Shia heritage that originated in the Sufi mystics.
Yeah, really.
It's from the Sufi mystics.
Pretty savage.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Let's tell them.
That's how much.
It's taking forever to start.
Oh, hey, he responded.
Oh. Pause.
Wow, that's pretty interesting.
Yeah, wasn't one of their armies made up entirely of slaves?
Maybe
Yeah.
we should ask them more.
Ask him more. All right.
All right, another selfie.
I don't know what we need.
What?
Music.
Oh,
Yeah, man!
Spaghetti.
Yeah.
So, you know, Abba Zagrei used religion to unify others in the Safavid
Really?
Empire. Yeah. And they also built their army from Russian slaves they converted to Islam.
Right.
It's pretty gnarly.
Crazy. And I love this song choice.
Oh, he responded.
No.
Holy carp, they were in a lot of wars.
You know, their government would have to be pretty well organized to pull that off.
Care to elaborate?
Like, the Safavids had, like, a really strong presence in, like, Persia. And, like, they controlled everybody with their strong empire. Like, they had, like, the gunpowder empire. And they had a super strong army just to, like, kill some
You
people.
know what else their government had? Their own system of checks and balances. With a complete bureaucracy.
Bureaucracy?
Yeah, bureaucracy. To go like, the fraud won't get in.
The fraud?
Yeah, it's all,
Yeah.
it's all
So,
fraud will come in.
Complex bureaucracy to prevent fraud.
Uh-huh.
Cool.
They tried to say it, sorry.
You know what I'll say? Well, the Khans, which was, they were the bureaucracy, and they ruled over local governments,
Mm-hmm.
and they could keep all the revenues they made. However, they had to give their Shah a complete record of everything they earned. That way, they could keep their trust with the Shah. The Shah could trust them to rule and be loyal to them.
I wouldn't
Shah was
trust
a
him.
smart guy.
I wouldn't trust him.
I feel like he's a good guy. I don't know about you.
Kanye West?
Nope. Not that.
Kanye West.
The Khan.
Oh.
Yeah, sorry.
Yee.
Oh, I think he responded.
Oh, Nito.
Man, that's nice, but I wonder how their capitalistic regime worked.
Actually, there is no capitalistic regime. Let Muhammad tell you more about that.
I'll tell you more about that. The economic systems grew because they traded with the East and Europe. They exported a lot of valuable goods.
Yep, and then Turkish pastoralists and the peasant farmers were running it, you know, like Jay-Z. And then, you know, those agricultural taxes, that's where all the money, you know, came from.
Yeah, but they didn't really require trade.
Did
It was
require trade?
no. It was just to boost the economy, but it was mostly just
Like-
stealing the money from the peasants.
Like the Easy Boost?
Like the Easy
Kanye Easy Boost?
Kanye Easy Boost.
Whatever, bro.
$350.
Easy.
Ooh, headshot.
Smexy.
Ah, that's cool. But how did it relate to trade?
So Shah Abbas created You know what?
Screw it.
Here, you can read this.
Thanks, man. I,
You tell him.
I like sounding smart. Shah Abbas created safe trade under his rule, and they did this by arresting thief leaders and hired some people to serve the king. And let's say they employed the unemployed to guard the highway of robbers.
That's
What was that?
a good idea. We
Oh.
should do that here in
Yeah,
America.
yeah. And then if someone gets robbed, the guards would have to repay them to catch the thief. Or catch the thief. Oh.
I'll do it now.
Alright.
The Safavids had many access to water ports, as they bordered the Caspian Sea and the Persian Gulf.
Wait,
To the west of the Ottoman Empire.
that means they could trade with pretty much anyone they wanted over the ocean.
True.
Lucky people. Assad the first encouraged. Sorry guys. He encouraged trade with the Muslim neighbors, India, China, Portugal, and later the Dutch and English.
That's like later on though.
Yeah, what a nice guy. Abbasid built the rest homes along the roads, encouraged the growth of handcraft production, and traded them with the realms. Wait, am I saying that right?
Rounds.
Rounds?
And their rounds.
Round. It's okay.
Oh,
There you go.
realms.
It's an English lesson too. Wait,
Oh.
so you said earlier that they encouraged trade with other Muslims.
Yeah.
So trade helped, or Islam
It's okay.
helped
I had
trade.
this too.
Islam helped trade grow,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
That's wow.
Leads to culture.
Oh, I think you responded.
Yeah, I don't believe any of this. I need some evidence, some primary sources. HMU me that information in this shizzle.
Oh, so you want a primary source, huh?
Nerd.
They're talking about this right here? The Quran? Nope! Kelly, hit him with it!
Well, you see, there's a really good article written by his name is Roger M. Savory, and he wrote this article 1978.
It's 1978?
1978. That was like
Not that
7
long ago.
years ago.
7 years ago.
70.
70.
Oh.
What the?
70 years ago. And, well, his purpose was to show people how government reforms were created to limit the tribes. So, Safavid government, they did reforms in their military. So they incorporated the tribes into their military. And then, since they gave their tribes a distraction, they were no longer raiding villages.
What
So
were
the
they doing?
government made, what?
What were they doing then?
The tribes?
Yeah.
They joined the military.
Oh.
So then the tribes were no longer raiding civilians, and the civilians didn't have to worry about that anymore, and they could produce however much they wanted to. So the government profited, tribes profited because they weren't killing people anymore. And yeah, it was informational text. It sounded pretty informational. I mean.
Gotcha.
And it was mostly targeted for people that wanted to learn more about the Safavid Empire. So
Like us. Like them, actually. Who are they?
Them nerds.
Nerds.
Nerd.
nerds.
Get wrecked!
Then the
Oh,
podcast-
hey,
the
responding.
podcast arrived.
Oh, neato.
That's pretty interesting. Thanks, dude.
Alright, well I gotta go. I'm tired of hanging out with you nerds. I'm gonna go home.
See
Play some sports.
spaghetti.
Sports.
Yeah.
Spaghetti.
Bye guys.
Who does
I
sports?
still like your Islam, bro.
Thanks.
Who does sports? Tell me.
Sports are down.
Adam, dude, the only sports we play is AP World History. And like also, you know that Islam is so enforced in the government that they cursed the first three caliphs.
It was so ingrained that they captured Iran.
Mhm.
Well, they took over most of it, and they forced the inhabitants to convert to Shia Islam, which created huge support for the government because they based themselves off their religion.
He doesn't want to follow the religion.
Yep.